Okay, episode number 4, ad podcasting uncut by Podsplice. And we haven't been doing this in a while, but we've been working our butts off behind the scenes to actually grow Podsplice. It's been going incredibly well. We actually have a lot of really cool things to share. We're going to say the success we've had with shorts lately, and these are easy to make. Like, neither of us really care about shorts and we don't watch them in our own lives, but we just posted them on a few different channels, created them with Podsplice of things like this. Like, we'll cut up this podcast. If you're watching this, it might be in a short right now, and we're not even planning to do that. It's so easy, and we're getting views and sales. So you got to promote basically your own stuff with Podsplice using this. We're going to show you exactly how to do it and the results. It's hilarious.
That sounds pretty wild, Andrew. Yeah, that's the whole idea. So we don't even really make shorts. We make long form content and then turn them into shorts. We don't really care what we're talking about. We just say like, okay, now it's going to be a short later, but it's only after the fact. I mean, we may add a shorts creator that's, natively in there, but right now we're finding the results are great by just babbling and then turning it into a short. It's like the views are quite surprisingly high sometimes.
Yeah, like way higher. And these aren't like viral. We're going to show you the real numbers. They're not that crazy, but these are on brand new channels with no promotion and no effort. And that's the beauty. Like, we're trying to show, like, here is how you make content quickly that's pretty good, get it out there, and then get the results that you want. Not spend forever figuring out how to use some buggy software, and then you never put anything up. Like, we got shorts going, we got like 3 a day going out. It takes 2 seconds. So anyway, do you want to share the results first before we share how to do it?
I guess that makes sense. I'll share my screen and then we'll show you kind of like, I guess, some of the results. We just started it, so
Yeah,
it's
and
not.
like Podsplace, the cool thing is it does a lot of stuff, right? So even this recording right now, this remote podcast is done on Podsplice and
Right.
doing it in shorts and the reaction videos. But anyway, I'd jump into,
Okay, I'm sharing my screen so you see us. So
yeah,
we're going to go right to TikTok. So, actually, I'm just going to refresh it. One
yeah.
second.
And we know, because from analytics, we know people are actually buying from this. So it looks like, okay, 0 following, 1 follower, 14 likes. We just put it up, like, big deal on the channel. But
But
ads
you can see
mousing
this one
over.
here. You can see 525 views. So it's like, it's not bad. That was our latest one that we just
Do
did.
you want to play it for a sec, just so people get the feel?
Yep.
You want to know the easiest way to draw over a screen recording video where it's totally free. You don't even have to sign up and just do this. Like, imagine, you're just drawing around, showing a video, not doing that in post production, right?
Okay, so you get the idea there, but you can see the karaoke subtitles so this is what our software does as well. So it turns this normal long form video into a short and then puts all these subtitles in, and then it follows you around like all the big, short channels that you see that are very popular.
Yeah, and it does. Ad's going to show you how to do that in a sec, but it does it automatically. So that channel, and again, that was just cutting up other content that we already had. Like we're testing it, so it's just like, these aren't big productions. Obviously, this is just a little clip. The AI automatically throws in those karaoke style subtitles. People view it longer. Just click quickly to Facebook and Instagram. Again, brand new channels. We haven't put anything into it. If
Okay,
you
I
want to,
just want to mention one
yeah.
one other thing here. So these are, I think, saves or bookmarks. So like people were pumped about whatever we were talking about here, and then they bookmarked this video that we made on TikTok. So it didn't show that in the other tab.
Yeah. So again,
Uh,
it's not just to show off, like, because it's not that big of a deal. But the point is, this is what you could be making from your own podcasts and screen recordings and promoting your own stuff, like these super easy short clips. And you'll see how easy it is to make. But if you're going down, like, just scroll down a little bit just to show. So again, we just posted them here on Facebook. These have between 1 and 500 views. Just take a quick look at Instagram, which we just started.
yeah,
Again,
so
just a couple.
113,
Yeah,
that was our last one too.
right. So it's not like none of these have taken off, right? These aren't like, here's how you get millions of views, but we just started and they're so easy. And like each channel's getting enough views so far right out of the gate to be worth it, right? Because right,
Right.
yeah,
No, exactly. And I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to jump into a little bit about how we made them. So one of the videos, and I think we're on the last one, that we already transcribed it, which takes like a minute or two. So for the purpose of this video, I did it.
yeah,
So Andrew didn't start talking until, well, we'll see. So I just drag this over. You'll see the speaker, the text comes on underneath. Can you see that?
yeah.
So this is the whole idea. So you can drag
And that comes
just by
out
the text.
automatically, right, with AI.
Exactly. So then you can see on the top, you could see the clip range from 49 seconds to 308. You know, the final version will be smaller because it cuts out some of the silence. But basically, so here it is. So you can basically
So let's say you
just
wanted to
process.
start with the word imagine, which is like the second line, right?
Right. So
So you
you
just
can
keep
drag
cutting
it
out this
over.
end, right? Here we go. Okay, yeah. So now that the first part was dead silent. So you just cut right into where you want to say you're reading, and you're like, I want to say from here to here. And you're just reading the words, right? And then go ahead and make, is that all you have to do? I haven't even made
That
these, which is funny.
Yeah, no, that's basically, then you go down to the bottom and process the short if you wanted just this clip. But one thing I will say is, of course, that the subtitles aren't always perfect. For example, especially for our brand, the AI doesn't know. But if you just go to Pod, see it says, you can see it's Podsplice.
Yeah.
You can just click on it and you edit it like a normal text editor. So you can say like splice, you know, just if in case
Yeah.
it makes a small mistake, and then you can delete. You know, you delete a word, you know, so if you didn't want one, you just take it out. So
Yeah.
that's all you have to do though. And then all you have to do is press the
It would actually
process
be
button.
cooler if it was, if you could just use it like a text editor instead of going word by word.
Right. I mean, you are using it as a text editor, but
Yeah.
we are adding other features. And one thing too is, so this is a split screen here. We didn't, in the example we showed you, we didn't show Andrew's face. So if you don't want to show the face, you just go to full screen and then it automatically on the side, you can see it.
Yeah.
It'll take it. And then there's also settings, you know, zoom. You can do the zoom and crop and show the full, for example. Um, you can show the full screen too. So there's different settings, different styles
Can
that
you
you can
pick your
do.
color of the highlight?
Yeah, not yet actually. So it's just blue by default or yellow, but I will be adding some of those features soon. But
Yeah.
that's all you do, and you literally just press the process short button, and then you'll get that, and then you can make a new one after, you know, because like the longs are a lot longer than, you know, a minute. You know, realistically, you could make 2, 3, 5 clips out of this and turn them all into shorts, and then post them to all your channels.
Yeah. So it's
So
by
that's
far the easiest way to make clips. And we're showing, like, we don't want to show these highly edited, incredible clips because then people are going to say, well, that's going to take too long. Our whole goal is you got to make content that's working out for what you're doing, and it doesn't take long. You don't have to figure anything out. You just make it, right? Like for this, what we're recording right now, I think you've shown enough, right? If you want to go back to the face mode
yeah,
here. Um, but the idea is
yeah,
it's basically like click and then um, like back to, like, basically you send a link, you get the podcast going, and then it's recording, and then it uploads, and then you get, you know, you want to make clips, you make clips, and it's just the fewest amount of buttons and the easiest workflow possible so that you can actually get the content out the door and you're not Googling like, how do I do this? What do I download? What do I, you know, what's this? It's just like record it, it's done, it looks good, it works, upload it, and get on to the next thing so that you're promoting your brand, you're making more money, right? That's the whole point. It's not, here's a software with 8 billion things to figure out and crash and it takes forever and it never works.
no. So that's the whole point is, and you're using real content. So it's like we're talking right now. It's not AI generated. So people, you know, you see all those videos and people talk about AI slop. So even though we're using the AI tools to make it, it's not slop at all. It's literally your conversations that you're talking just cut at certain spots that you pick afterwards. And of course, we'll add some AI tools to make it even easier, but like that's the idea.
Yeah. So and the cool thing is because it is that classic line of scratching your own itch, we're noticing in real time what we want to add. We'll probably make another podcast soon of the free Google Chrome extensions for highlighting, and I got a new screen capture one coming up, which is like what creators want. I create content all day, every day, so I know what I want to use. So because we're using Podsplice the entire time, I know what I need. It's not like some marketing coding geeks in the background of some bigger software thing, and they don't even really know what they're doing. They're just doing what their boss tells them to do, and they don't make content with it. So that's why they're so buggy, and like the workflow stinks because technically the feature's there, but they don't use it, so they don't even know if it works.
No, exactly. So the whole idea is we're trying to get more content out the door quickly. And yeah, of course we want it to be decent and we'll keep improving that to make it look better, but like it's better to get out the door than nothing out the door and just
But,
always in the
but
drawing
what we
board.
found, like we say we want to make it better, so far it's like the same quality. It's just been linear with quality. We're just saying what's on our mind, and it's been effective, right? So whatever we've been making at this quality is fine if you're explaining what you're doing. So you don't even have to focus that much on, like, to me, quality is authenticity, and it's picking the right thing, and it's not using AI just to slop it out because people want to, get off that. But aside from, and good audio, we pay attention to audio quality. That's why it sounds good, even though these microphones are like $20.
No, exactly. So that's the cool thing about screen recording and podcasts and stuff. It's just people talking. So that's the quality. As long as the recording is good, which is the whole idea with Podsplice, it doesn't matter after that. You don't have to worry about a million like special editing techniques and transitions and a bunch of different clips that you put together afterwards.
Yeah.
So get used to talking on camera is a lot more important than, doing all this editing
Yeah,
later.
and speaking of that, if you do want to add in editing, we've got on the background just a little sneak peek, a Canva integration. So you will be able to do that in the easiest way possible if you want to, right?
Yeah,
And
if you
we
want to,
will show some of
exactly.
that for some, we might have like more of a promo style one that we want to showcase, not just two guys who woke up in the morning and went straight on camera like today. But you don't have to. And that's like, so it's easy because we've used the other ones. They are annoying to use. And that's why people don't make enough content. And the ones who are making it make too much because they flood it with AI slop. They get banned, and it doesn't work either.
No, exactly. So we will be, yeah, the Canva integration, to be honest, I'm super excited about because I do want to add things like from something like Canva, which is a good editor. We can add like a cool intro, but we only make it once and then slap it on to the start of this. And then it'll seem like we did something, but we only made it one time. That's okay. I like one-off editing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it every
Or
time.
we might start putting our, instead of just side by side, like we'll have our own like picture frame with a Podsplice logo or something to look like it's a little more professional. But again, it's a one-time workflow, and then that's it too. So
I know exactly. It's just like a bing bang boom type of thing. You record, share, and send it. Like we don't want that many steps. Like the more steps, you're just not going to do it.
yeah,
So
and so I think we're closing in on the end here. How many clips do you think we'll scrape out of this?
it's hard to say. There's a lot of good nuggets in there. We'll say maybe this is a clip right now, and people are going to be blown away with what we're talking about. They're like, "How did these guys put these, shorts together so quickly?" And then we'll
How do
have to
they
let them in
make
on the
such
secret.
basic clips that do so well? Podsplace.
They did it again. Maybe that's our new motto. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stop it here, but definitely check out podsplice.com and we'll see you on the next one.